We have some new news out of Hollywood today in regards to HHN, and we'll also look into pictures that have surfaced from today's team member preview over at Universal Orlando, but we'll get into that up next. What's up, guys? It's Michael from Hollywood Thrills, and let's get right into today's news. So, like I said, new HHN related pictures have come once again out of Hollywood from Santa Clarita Drone, again, over on YouTube and Twitter, YouTube and Instagram, my fault. And first being the backlot tent that has gone up, the first backlot tent that has gone up, which last year housed Creepshow on the Universal Hollywood backlot. And that is good news for Hollywood fans for HHN, as it looks like it is going on as scheduled. With the permit being filed that you can see on the screen right now, that showed that tents for all the remaining locations, as well as this one, are scheduled to be up by June 8th. Next picture out of Hollywood is a more close-up picture of the facade of the Waterworld Q house, which now seems to not be Candyman as it was speculated, and once again is now more of a toss-up than we had thought, as no one has any clue what that facade could possibly be. But the next little bit of HHN news that I have is the speculation list that had come out of Theme Park University. This is an older speculation list, but has now come to light on the HN Nightmares forum. From all the lists that they have on over there, the houses that are on this list, you can see on screen right now. I will be pointing out a few that are different than we have seen on other speculation lists. First one being TCM, which stands for Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This has been at the event a few years, and maybe it could possibly be coming and having a return at this year's event. The next one being Blumhouse's Invisible Man. Now, this movie just came out this year. It's a Universal picture as well, so it would only seem right that it would possibly come to this event, and would honestly be really interesting to see how they pulled that off. The next one that I see on the list that's a little bit different is Earthquake Zombies Original. Now, I'm not too sure about what this could possibly be. It is the first really big difference that I have seen on the speculation lists, so I'll be interested to see how that plays out, whether that comes to the event or not. The next one is slightly different, as it does have the AKA bedtime stories with it, but Victorian Tooth Fairy, which seems to be referring to the Tooth Fairy house that we were supposed to have at HHN last year that got replaced by us. And then the last house that I see on there that's a little bit different is HHN Icons house, which looks to be replacing the other house that I was saying could possibly be an HHN Icons house. Now, some of the ones that I just pointed out are also accompanied with some doubt, as there isn't enough information right now to be 100% sure on any speculation lists that have come out. But the last interesting one that's on that list that I held off to cover a little bit more is that once again they are saying on their list that Billie Eilish will have her own house. Now, this is different than the other list that I showed you earlier from HN Nightmares speculation map, that they said that Billie Eilish was going to be doing the music at the Bride house, which was different from their original version, which had Billie Eilish having her own house. So we'll see who's right, whether they continue to go on with Billie Eilish having her own house, or whether she does the music of the Bride house. Next, we will move on to images that came out of today's team member preview at Universal Orlando. The first picture, coming from Views and Cues over on Twitter, shows that the construction is moving along on the supposed Raptor coaster over at Islands of Adventure in the Jurassic Park section. And as you can see, they have started to lay track pieces over for the overwater section of the coaster, as well. In the next picture that you see here, they have also shown how you can also see how tall the supports are going on this coaster. So it's looking like it is going to be a high thrill coaster. And you can see that this track will be very close to guests. Finally, the last little bit of updates that I have coming out of the team member preview were pictures of the line spacing for social distancing in Hagrid's. This picture is from MegaDis13 on Twitter, and they show on the picture markers that are throughout the entire queue for that attraction that show that helps out guests to remember to social distance in those queues to avoid unwanted contact with other guests. As well as I have seen other pictures that I could not find while making this video of the Kong queue that shows that they are doing spacing in the switchbacks, making every other switchback blocked off, leaving side-to-side spacing as well between the lines. But I am sure we will definitely see more pictures coming soon once the parks open on June 5th for everyone, as I have a friend who will be going and trying to get as many HHN-related construction pictures for me on opening day. But that's all I have for now. As always, I've been Michael, and this has been Hollow Thrills, and I'll see you guys next time.